Welcome to today's episode on our channel. Today we want to shoot a content that is somewhat let's see, how would we call it? Experimental. Yeah, that's the right word to use. It's experimental in the sense that we want to address one of the frequently recently asked questions, which is can the silver crest blender make peanut butter? So we have some roasted peanut butter already here, and we want to see if the silver crest blender can make peanut butter. So without taking much time, we want to go straight to the content of today. The primary objective of this content is not to show you how to make peanut butter, but the secondary objective could also be how to make peanut butter. So now we are going to show you how to use the silver crest blender to make peanut butter. And with some other people, you will see them use the roasted peanut. They will also use vegetable oil or peanut oil. That's just to help the blender ease in doing that. And then if you want it to be a little bit sweetened, you can add maybe a teaspoon of honey. I think I have that somewhere around here, but for now I may not even add that. I could add that subsequently, but we just want to see if this silver crest blender can make peanut butter, so that those who've been asking on my comment section can also see if that's possible or not. So I'll just ask us to pay attention closely, and if this is your first time being on this channel, you might as well like to hit the subscription button, so that whenever we have other content, you will benefit from the experiences others are having here. So if you can see once more, I would just like to reiterate that this jar is calibrated. So you see 250, you see 500, 750 ml and all that. So I'm just going to make sure there's appropriate measurement. So I'm just going to take this peanut and pour them straight into the jar. Sometimes in my other video I will tell you to use it as a measuring utensil, which you can, and so let's still do that, okay, for today. But for me, I think I just know what quantity would be enough to measure in. So let's just use this for those who are, maybe this is your first time on my channel, you could use this to be of some help. But if I pour these, it will be very little quantity left. So this little quantity has little or no effect. So I think I'll just pour everything in. But this should be the measuring utensil you should use to take appropriate measurements. Okay, so I'll just pour everything in, and when you do that, you see that it's almost at the 250 mark, if not, well, yeah, it's more than 250, close to the 300 mark. So I'll just pour everything in. And then for the sake of this video, I'll take off this cover here. We'll be using the spatula a lot for this video. So just pay attention and let's see how we are going to answer the question of, can silver crest blender make peanut butter? Okay, so you're gonna put the spatula in, and like we have always said, what do you start with? The pulse button. So we'll start with the pulse button to crush the peanut butter. I'm not putting any oil, we just want to see the capacity of this blender. Of course, not all silver crest blender can do this. So the fact that you're seeing me doing this doesn't mean you should go and try that with your own silver crest if it's not up to the model I am using. So let's see. So the crushing function is already starting. As you can see, you're already seeing what's going on here. So this is a really interesting episode. You've seen what is going on already in just a few seconds. My spatula is kind of not touching the the content. So because of that, I'm gonna take this cover off and see if I can just do a little. But be very careful, you don't have to do that. It could be very dangerous, because if you stuck your hand inside the blade, then that will be a problem. So the spatula is going to really help you to do this. As you can see, it's forming clumps. That's because I'm not using oil in here. So the spatula is going to help me. So now we are going to start with the slow speed first. So the essence is that 30 seconds you put it off, just give it some moment to rest, okay, and then you go again. That is how you're going to do it. This should be able to give you peanut butter in less than, I think, 5 minutes or thereabout. So I'm going to on it again. Now the content is small, so I have to be using my spatula to push whatever it's not really blending well. You see, just have to push it in and allow the blender to do the job. It's already forming paste, but I just want it to be very smooth. So every 30 seconds you off it. I mean, look at this. It's already forming paste. I didn't put any oil, okay? So my blender could be able to do this. If you want it to be very smooth, there are no crumbs in here, no lumps, nothing. It's already forming the peanut paste. Peanut paste is already formed, but I just want it to be extremely very smooth. So subsequently, I'm going to add my honey to sweeten it up. I mean, look at our peanut butter is already, in fact, it's already ready. It's ready. Look what we have. It's already ready. if that's the correct English to use, already ready. So yeah, silver crest blender can make peanut butter and it can make it to be very smooth. Okay, so if this is your first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, please like the content, share, and others could as well benefit from the wealth of information that we have here. So we're just gonna turn our peanut butter inside this. See, it's not watery at all. Very classic peanut butter. I'm going to enjoy this with my breakfast, and then I'm going to share with other members of my family as well. They are going to enjoy this, promise. I'm very sure they will. I mean, look at this is a joy giver. The way I'm seeing this peanut butter, it's a joy giver. This blender did more than justice to it. It did more than justice. Look at, very smooth. I mean, what else do you expect? So I would just toast this into my fridge. While I was making this butter, this blender did something else that was very amazing. I will tell you in my subsequent video. Or while you want to buy one, I'll tell you what it did. I mean, there are a lot of fake ones out there. But I mean, if you still need the original, you can always get one. So let's just show you how smooth the peanut butter came out. I'm just trying to take it up close so you could see. It came out so smooth. No crumbs, no knots in here. Everything just came out very smooth. And so that brings us to the end of today's content. Like I would say, subscribe, share, and see you guys next time. Love you. Ciao.